Many of you viewing are, at least secretly, Sigma males, and you need to know that women view Sigma males in a different light. As I've said in past videos, girls often let Sigma males get away with things they wouldn't let other sorts of men get away with because they have distinct rules for each guy type. If you're a single guy who's decided to embrace his status rather than hide it, proceed to find out 5 ways in which women will start treating you differently. Now, these 5 signals that females send to Sigma guys are also typical of how females act around men they find attractive or highly valued. Welcome to Inner Warrior. Don't forget to hit that like button so that the YouTube algorithm will show this to more people. With that said, let's jump right in if this sounds like the kind of man you are. Number 1, she's being submissive. If you want to know the single most reliable indicator that girls think you're a Sigma, here it is. Passive behavior should be your first clue. See, when a girl is around a Sigma male, she automatically becomes obedient, and while under this spell, she will do things like look at you with wide eyes and subconsciously assume positions that ladies employ to gain a man's attention. The truth is, most Sigma men are drawn to women who they believe have similar values to their own. Therefore, these are the women who can compete with a Sigma in terms of brain power, self-assurance, and interest in the world. A Sigma male's worst nightmare is a girl that is exceedingly dull, shallow, and lacks brains. Basically, submitting is when a woman lets you take charge of the conversation between you two. Girls will only act this way toward men they are extremely attracted to or who they consider to be in the top 1 to 10% of their social group. Submissive behavior in the presence of a Sigma male can be interpreted as an unconscious sign of submission, such as a girl tilting her head down like she's taking an Instagram photo, playing with their hair frequently, or exhibiting contractive rather than expansive body language. Number 2, she is pursuing. The bottom 90% of males have the unfortunate truth that women rarely chase them. However, if a woman considers you to be a Sigma guy or experiences an overwhelming, uncontrollable attraction to you, she will be the one to initiate contact. The presence of a genuine Sigma male is nearly irresistible to a woman because they are so uncommon. This is also true with men of excellent value. Keep in mind that women are, first and foremost, emotional beings. This only means that women are more sensitive and emotional than men, and that their emotions, when they do arise, are felt much more intensely and are much more difficult to manage than they would be for men on average. That's just how they're made, otherwise, they couldn't provide the level of care that they provide to kids. Most women are easily influenced by their feelings, making it impossible for them to resist the appeal of a man who can evoke such strong reactions in them, as a Sigma male can. Since Sigma males never initiate contact with females, they are automatically viewed as more desirable by females. If, after talking to a girl, she immediately starts pursuing you again to the point that you feel you need to hide your phone number, you are a Sigma male. The presence of a Sigma male is practically intoxicating for women in a world full of weak-minded guys, and when you look at it this way, it's easy to see why women go so completely crazy for a man of this quality. Number 3, Sigma male effect. What occurs is that she enters a state similar to a trance and treats you as if you are the only person in the world, fixating her gaze and speaking to you as if you were the only person in the room. She'll talk to you like nothing else matters, just like guys do when they're with a woman who rates a perfect 10 on the attractiveness scale. To be clear, the Sigma effect is not a myth, yet, your good looks will never be enough to activate it. Confidence, which is really just another way of describing strength, is the primary will trigger for attraction in girls, and most guys don't recognize this. Being around a Sigma male is like being inebriated. Every single one of them exudes confidence, even if they aren't particularly willing to flaunt it. You know that Sigma males are treated much more favorably than the average man, so if a girl seems extremely nervous when you first start talking to her and gives you an expression that makes you feel like you are the last man on earth, there is a good chance that she actually does view you as a Sigma male. Number 4, she gives time. Most women don't have time for or interest in most guys, and many men feel this is unfair. Girls are selective in the males they devote their time and attention to, focusing instead on the top 10% of eligible partners whom they consider to be of high value or extreme attractiveness. The underprivileged 90% of males are sometimes reduced to fighting for leftovers like starving hounds. Therefore, when females label you a Sigma, I assure you that they will find time to talk to you. If a woman consistently responds to your texts with "I'm free," you can be confident that she ranks you among the top 10% of guys in terms of worth. Most guys just don't get that ladies generally have a lot of free time on their hands. For most women, a day consists of doing nothing more productive than watching the celebrities while waiting for Mr. Right to come along and sweep them off their feet. A man like him would be welcomed with open arms. Girls are experts at making it seem like they don't have time to talk to you, but this trick only works on guys who aren't sigma males or alpha males. If you're one of those guys, however, you'll discover that women always have time to chat with you. Girls might not be giving you their full attention just yet, but if you stay at it, they will soon. Number 5, tone of voice. There is a subtle but significant difference in the way females interact with male sigmas, and it has to do with the intonations in their voices. Therefore, a girl's voice is typically not too high or too low when she speaks. In contrast, a girl's voice will change when she is around a man she perceives to be high status, macho, and intimidating, such as a single male. Her inflections, which are essentially just a change in the pitch of her voice, are most noticeable at the end of each sentence. When with a man they find extremely beautiful, many women raise their voices subtly so that they sound higher not just at the end of sentences but throughout the entire conversation. The girl is attempting to portray herself in a more feminine or submissive light in order to impress a romantic partner. Similarly, men may subconsciously modify their vocal pitch while in the presence of a girl they find attractive. This is because a deeper, lower voice suggests the presence of testosterone, an attribute that is highly prized by women. The following are the 5 top ways that females behave differently to male sigmas. On the other hand, they can be regarded as the unspoken signals that women send when they are in the company of a man who excites them. It's possible that ladies don't see you as a true signal male if you don't experience these things when dealing with them, in which case you should look deeper within yourself and release the latent strength you've always possessed. Thanks for watching. If you want more videos like this, click subscribe and like.